Hey guys, what's up? Lego Guy back for another Star Wars review. Now we're doing a lot of these planetary sets, of course, but hope you guys are okay with that. There will be some that I have that are already hanging up on my ceiling. If you want to see those, let me know in the comments. Today, though, we're doing another set, another Series 1 Planet Series set. I told you we're going mix in between. Yesterday, I think we did Series 3. We're doing another one is, excuse me, is Sebulba's Pod Racer and Tatooine with 80 pieces. Close to 83, I counted with extra pieces included. Not bad. You can see, look at the box. There's a sticker on here too, which this came from Amazon, so not really bad for the planet not showing up there. But here's a look at the back of it as well too. And the instruction booklet, of course, you get one instruction booklet, of course, and the back of it as well too. So let's show you this little planet and talk about it afterwards. So let's show you it right now. All right, so here we look at the planet of Tatooine and Sebulba's Pod Racer and Sebulba himself. Now here we're gonna show you Sebulba. You can see, pretty cool looking character. We're gonna move the planet away for a second. We're gonna take Sebulba off because he's really hard to get on there. But you can see Sebulba is really cool. You can see he has his two legs he walks on. His one that looks like probably an arm or leg. Pretty cool. He also has the wrench on the side where he's carrying on the front of him, of course. And also too, you can see, we're gonna show you again, like we always do with all these planetary sets, the little mini style UCS little plate that's kind of cool in a way that kind of shows the name of the ship, the character, and the planet. Also, this is also pretty cool. The pod racer itself is pretty cool. You can see how the design is built of the black and orange and gray in a way, kind of like Halloween colors, but also really cool. This ship is really kind of cool in a way from the movie when it came out in 1999, I think it was, when this movie came out. And you can see there's a look at the part of the engines, of course, too. The back of it as well, too, is meant to be showing where he sits, of course, right there. And I do like the pink that kind of symbolizes the connection of the engines, which is really cool in one way, too. And I also like the clear studs you can see in the bottom, too. Gives it like the clear hovering effect, which is basically, excuse me, a little bit difficult to do for the set, but still very cool. The planet is pretty cool, too. This is basically Tatooine. And really cool looking planet, I gotta say. This planet has basically a lot of cool little mountain terrains, also a lot of different landmass, of course, too. And one thing I will say about this planet is, there's also the thing you can hook up on the string, of course, too, is this planet does remind me of Mars. It's really cool how it is built like that, and all the mountains you can see, as well as the tops, of course, and all, and also the bottom of the planet, too, like some more mountain terrain, of course, you can see, really kind of unique in a way. But this kind of does look like it is Mars. If this was basically Mars is from the movies. Also pretty cool. But I do like it how it is, looks like from the planet of the movie in a way, how it is supposed to, I can't get the word out right to tell you guys, but that's what it looks like, how it is supposed to look though. But still, very cool looking detail of this planet. So, anyway, guys, there is Tatooine and Sebulba with his pod racer. All right, but there you guys saw on a close-up look at that set of this little planet and the little pod racer course. One thing I will say is this basically is one of the most recognizable planets from Star Wars. If you were to basically say, what planet would you basically is your favorite? Tatooine, because the reason why it's featured in, I think, in the episode 9 of the prequel trilogy with Rey, of course, in the end. It is featured mostly some in episode 1 and episode 2. A lot of episode 1 with the pod racing scene. Some in episode 3, I'm not sure. Basically episode 4. But this is one of the most recognizable planets, of course. The ship, of course, too. I kind of thought it was kind of an interesting choice. Sebulba's pod racer, because that's what basically was the draw for me as a race fan, seeing a pod racing race, of course, how the engines of the vehicle sounded so cool in a way too. Anakin's pod racer, basically people say sound like an old F1 car. This kind of sounded like a some kind of like a muscle car backfiring in a way, how the engines were do 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 do. That was pretty cool. That's what these was really cool to make it sound like it was really coming at you. But I really think that we should have gotten something else for the vehicle in a way. Maybe give us Obi-Wan and his land speeder. I don't know what else we could have gotten. Maybe a mini style sandcrawler, but still a very cool looking little planet and build, of course. Sebulba, nowadays, if you're lucky to get him, you probably can get him in a smaller style set. This basically is one of them. The bigger one, he's going to cost a lot of money now just by himself. The planet, though, like I said in the close-up, does remind me a lot about Mars. The reason I'm saying that is, and I'm sorry for the little stuttering in the close-up, of course, but look at all the mountain terrains and all the areas you see on the planet, of course. That's kind of like what Mars looks like, doesn't it? If you were to go basically look at the planet of Mars and look at this kind of way, it kind of has a similar comparison in a way. So that's what this kind of represents in a way, in my mind. I went for this set on Amazon, like all the sets. That's why I told you guys in the beginning. Very cool. Do I recommend you getting it if you can find it? Absolutely. But I will say it may be a little more expensive. It may not be. But it all depends what you want. So, hope you guys are enjoying that. We are doing one more planetary set for you guys. And like I said, I have the ones hanging on my ceiling, of course. If you want me to do reviews on those, I will show you them. I may have to dust them off, but they're hanging from my ceiling. I can't get them down because they have a little string now. But I will put those reviews out for you if you want to see them, of course. But do you guys like these old retro style sets reviews? And I hope you guys are enjoying them, of course. And afterwards, we'll be taking a small break until I get some more stuff that comes in the mail to review for you guys. But hope you guys keep enjoying and watching these videos. All right, guys. Thank you tonight for watching. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.